Good morning, everybody. Spring calving has officially started. I guess I actually started late yesterday afternoon. Checked the cows about 1 o'clock yesterday. Knew we had a couple of cows getting very close, still no calves. Then just before dark, noticed we had one of the cows that was very close, nowhere to be found. And sure enough, found her tucked away in a nice clean spot in the woods with a new calf at her side. It was a little dark, a little late in the evening to get any good video, so we're going to try to introduce you to them this morning and really introduce ourselves. We didn't get too much of a good look, not even sure if we have a bull or a heifer at this point, but anyway, we'll see if we can make our introductions. All right, and there's our newest addition to the herd. That's actually not its mother there, standing closest to it. Solid black one there over to the side. I'm gonna see if we can get close enough to check him or her out, possibly even get a tag in its ear, give it a good once over, be sure everything looks good. She's already moved him either last night or this morning, so I believe he looks to be doing very good, but just see what we can find out. All right, so a nice little heifer calf. You see Mom was pretty good. She wasn't crazy about me being right there handling her. And there they go off up over the hill, which is a good thing. They weren't laying in an awful spot right there beside that hay ring, but do get a little nervous when a new calf's laying there like that. That can be a high traffic area with a lot of animals a lot bigger. It's relatively dry right now, speaking for springtime. So wasn't a terrible spot, but certainly should get him up there, or her up there, into the edge of the woods. Hide that calf somewhere safe for the rest of the day. Well, she can come back down here and get a little to eat and check on her periodically and nurse her. But yeah, like I've said before, by far, at least in my opinion, the most exciting part of a cow-calf operation is calving. Is coming out here, knowing you got one that's getting close and finding that new baby calf on the ground doesn't get any better than that. But we should have several more just over these next few days. About an hour ago, we fed everybody, and everybody else came up to the feed trough. So no others overnight, but stay tuned. We'll have more to come. And off they go. Gonna be a nice day. Good time to have some calves hitting the ground. Gonna be nice, sunshiny, relatively warm. Spring not officially here, I guess really for another couple of weeks, but springtime weather has arrived. All right, so we're back again. You may have noticed on the video from earlier today when we were checking on the baby calf and tagging her, you may recognize this lady right behind me. That is our new mother, but she had her rear end looked a little abnormal, you probably noticed. And what she had was really just a vaginal prolapse. Thought it was relatively mild, and as the swelling went down, it would probably take care of itself, but I thought wrong. It's gotten just a little bigger, still not too bad. We should be able to get it replaced pretty quickly. Something relatively neat and interesting if you've never seen it before. But anyway, if you're a little queasy, have a weak stomach, anything like that, you may not want to watch the rest of the video. But this, really isn't anything, I guess, too gross or disgusting. But our daylight is fading quickly. We'll try to get this fixed up, get it on camera before we completely run out of light. Okay, so now to the actual problem at hand. As you can see here, I have a lot of tissue that should be on the inside of this mama, on the outside. Fortunately, not really too bad. You can see it's gotten dried out a little bit. We'll get this all replaced, get a stitch put in her. She should be just fine. Try to set up the camera where I'm not in the way. You can't totally block you from what I'm doing, but we'll see if we can make that happen. Okay, so again, we'll see if we can, by any small miracle, video this without me being completely in the way, without having an extra set of hands to help. Anyway, I'm just going to try to slowly, applying pressure, work this back in. The longer it stays out, the more blood flow is kind of constricted, and the more it swells, and you get a lot of tissues that are much harder to replace. Of course, she doesn't completely understand what's going on. She's pushed against me a little bit. And just kind of slowly working it in there. She's pushing against me just a little bit, so kind of taking it slow, letting her relax. That actually went even much easier than I was afraid it may, but good deal. It wasn't a terrible prolapse, again, to begin with. So now we've gotten it back into place. We want it to stay there. So we're gonna place a stitch kind of around the outside of the vulva. It'll hold everything kind of tightly into place, that we'll remove in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so we got her all fixed up, ready to turn back loose. Release the head. Okay. Here's her calf over there. We'll make sure she gets reunited. Laying down up there in the corner, as you see, a little black white face. Behind a couple of those heifers there. You can see she's pushing it a little against it. Everything is staying in place. Not that you see suspended there is just the umbilical tape itself, the stitch more or less, that we left very long. But here's our baby. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother you. All right, so there are mom and baby back together again. So get her out of here, get her somewhere for the evening. We can sit back. That's your mama. Y'all are back together. So, all right, so that was a very brief bit of veterinary work that we didn't, again, we woke up this morning, didn't expect we were necessarily going to be doing. But that's the way it is sometimes. Certainly in the future, should have plenty of other opportunities to show you some more veterinary type work as it arises. Try to get a little better camera angle sometimes when we have a little more time, a little more daylight to work with in the future. But hope everybody enjoyed. Keep coming back. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Eat beef and God bless.